All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at comparing and scaling 3.1. I can calculate unit rates. Looking at some examples and then the actual vocabulary. These are all examples of rates. Mom gets 45 miles per gallon, 2 sandwiches per person, $3.50 per hour, 355 calories per serving, 8.5 kilometers per hour. You see that word over and over, per. That means times, okay? But this one is a little bit different, not always thinking back to the variables and patterns. This is related. We'll talk about how it's related. But a rate is a comparison of two quantities measured in different units. Let's take a look at some application. There are 3 rates right here. What we want to do is we want to figure out the price for just one calculator. How we do that is we take 120 divided by 20, and that's going to give us $6. 240 divided by 15, and that's going to give us $16. And finally, 800 divided by 10, that's $80 per calculator. Now, let's fill that in the appropriate boxes. For the fraction calculator, that was $6. For the scientific, that was $16. And for the graphing, that was $80. Now, what we can do, that's going to be our unit rate. So for just one, we know the price for just one of those. Now what we can do is we can take those prices and we can multiply them times however many numbers that we're going to purchase. So 6 times 2, 16 times 2, 80 times 2. Let's fill this in right now. Pause the video and we can start multiplying on our calculators. All right, these are the numbers that I got. Please check them with your work. It's 400 right there. All right, now let's get a little bit of application in here. So if we were looking at this, suppose you take orders over the phone for the calculator company, you should pick 3, be quick with price quotes for orders of different sizes. Build a rate table, we already did that. For B, how much does it cost to buy 53 fraction calculators? So if we were to look at this price, we know for 1 it's going to be $6. For 53, it's going to be 53 times 6. All we have to do is take that unit rate. For 27 scientific calculators, 27 times the unit rate for scientific, that's 16. And for 9 graphing calculators, 80 times 9. Once you solve those, you can fill those in under B. And then I want you to try and answer E right here, E and F. That's actually what's on your sheet, E and F. So let's take a look at those. What arithmetic operation do you use to find the cost per calculator? What arithmetic operation, did we use to figure out the price per calculator? And then write an equation for each kind of calculator to show how to find the price. Write an equation for each of these. Well, let's just replace 53, 27, and 80 with a letter. So our equations, remember, look like this. We want to figure out the price. So P equals whatever that price is. And then we need another variable, so we'll put N for number of calculators. Use that information to fill that out, get that onto your worksheet for 3.1, and we will come back the next day and finish this up. Please write any additional questions below F, and we'll get those answered. Have a great night.